I'm gonna go ahead and start recording this here so you can see.
And then I want you to hear the audio that's coming out of this whole experience right now is from the iPhone. Watch what happens when I switch to this guy. You're gonna hear a huge difference when I plug this in. Dink. Oh, I just lost the, you do gotta be careful when you're plugging it in. Make sure you push back so that you actually get all the way in there. But now what you're gonna be getting is this audio from the DJI Mic 2.
Let's talk about audio for a second, because audio is one of the most important parts of the video audio thing. When you get the kit, this is premium material. I absolutely love this case that DJI has sent with the DJI Mic 2 combo set. This is what you get. And then you get some instruction manual stuff and then some stickers. And then obviously you have the mic. And this thing is like, look at that. Oh, man. It's such a clean little organized setup. I absolutely love that you can just plug the USB-C in there, get your stuff, and then you're good to go. So it's just really nice, simple. Everything is always charging, kind of frees you from thinking about it. So I absolutely love that. Now, as far as like the actual user experience, there's a few things to note about it, but in general, it's a pretty simple user experience as well. So I'll show you that. What's really nice is like with this lightning port here, so I can easily grab this little guy, you can see right there, and then this little piece pops on, and now you're ready to plug into an iPhone. Just super simple, really nice, clean experience, I would say. And if you're someone that's trying to do interviews or whatever, obviously you can mic this thing, you know, right to the middle there. But I think that where this thing really shines is when you get it up to this area, when you're trying to record audio and you're right up in this little area talking. So let's go ahead and actually, or yes, that is confirmed. So when you go to put the lightning thing on, it'll just ask you to confirm that that's what you're working with. I'm gonna go ahead and start recording this here so you can see.
And then I want you to hear the audio that's coming out of this whole experience right now is from the iPhone, okay? So if this thing was, you know, maybe that far away from me, and, you know, you're holding it up at about that distance and you're talking, that's the kind of audio you're gonna get in a pretty controlled environment.
All right, so I'm flipping back over. I want you to hear, this is the audio that's in my Rode Video Mic Pro Plus. Now, I've spent a lot of time working on that audio. I've got basically, not a LUT, but a thing that I drop onto my audio afterwards that gives it the kind of the full sound that I like and what I think sounds really good. So it depends on what headphones you're using too, but I've spent a lot of time with that. Now,
let's flip back over to the iPhone audio. You can hear what that sounds like. Watch what happens when I switch to this guy. You're gonna hear a huge difference when I plug this in. Dink. Oh, I just lost the, you do gotta be careful when you're plugging it in. Make sure you push back so that you actually get all the way in there. But now what you're gonna be getting is this audio from the DJI Mic 2. And the difference is incredible. So if you are someone that's like, dang, man, I really need to upgrade my experience for my end user, like consider that the iPhones that we carry around with us are already doing a really good job with video and a pretty good job with audio. But if you're someone that's going to be a little further away from the device, or like you're interviewing people, you want to talk to people, that kind of stuff, then this kind of a setup is going to make it really easy. And like if I pull this one out, it would start doing both. Okay, or I could have set it up to use both mics. So I could have one on me and then one for somebody that I'm interviewing. So really nice, easy thing. I'm gonna show you right now really quickly how easy it is to just flip this guy over here if you wanted to. Now, I don't like doing it this way just because of the floppiness, but you can. Well, I mean, it actually kind of works out, doesn't it? Yeah, that's pretty good. So that now, based on what I'm seeing in the levels here, I'm going to go ahead and raise this up just a smidgen. So we'll go up until it looks like we're hitting that orange zone. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. So I'm showing that if I keep talking at my normal volume, that is where I would want it for this. So you can see that right there. Really easy to just modify the audio in the moment. And now this is what I'm getting.
So I've been really happy with this. I think that if you're someone that is trying to improve your situation, especially the audio in your situation, I'm gonna go ahead and drop this guy back on here. Actually, we'll go back to the normal audio for the rest of this. I think that this is a really great, simple setup that's gonna give you a lot of diversity in your end experience, whatever it is that you're trying to do. So I highly recommend it. There's a lot that you can do with this mic. So now that this guy is basically completely packed up again, look at that. It's pretty good. All right. Have a great day. I'll see you in the next one.